All right, so holding this a little bit early. Card of the day for 7:30. I'll be indisposed for the next few days, so I'm just gonna knock this out before I hit the road. 7:30. Journeying into what you're overcoming. 7, the Chariot, and 30 in my cards is the King of Earth. It's what's ruling over what you believe. You're only going into a journey of what you believe. That's bottom line. You're going into a journey of what you believe by creating it. 7 plus 30, 37. 37 is the queen of spirit. It's the influence over how my spirit moves. The influence over how my spirit moves is what takes my energy without me understanding that what's taking my energy is using it to create what I want to see. You have to get to that level of awareness to even make sense of that. Again, 37 becomes 10, the Lilith choice. I'm choosing between different varying forms of enslavement. I'm choosing subjugation or I'm choosing separation with demonization. Neither one of them will work out for you. So then that 10 shows you where you screwed yourself. It shows you where you, 1, gave your potential into 0, nothing, by becoming everything. So 7, 30, 37, 10, 1 and 0. The journey into overcoming. AKA, I fear I've integrated myself into a burning house. You have to stop and look at yourself individually and say, holy shit, you know what? I'm martyring myself. I am out here fighting for something that really ain't fighting for me or is only designed to keep me in struggle. And then that becomes your journey. And again, so many people just become fit for a fight because their energy will pitch a fit if they don't have a struggle. Traumatic muscle memory. If ain't nothing wrong, I need to find something to put me back into that feeling. The journey. For some people, the journey is never being still, never getting tired. There's that 30. Holy shit, Martin. We shall overcome. Overcome what? Overcome hatred and anger and rage by trying to learn to exist with it. Can you get that? Let's think realistically. Somebody tells you they hate you. Somebody shows you they hate you. Somebody doesn't think like you. Somebody has no good intentions for you. And you're going to fight to mix with them. Why? That could go so deep, but some of y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Maybe because who has your ear? Let me stop before I get banned. 30. The thought that can fool you into doing something that is now good for you because they told you that that's what they want you to do, or make you hurt yourself. The journey, the 7, is the 30. Okay, so here comes the 30. The 30, like I told you, is the king of earth. This is the king of earth. I just want to make it to the mountaintop so I can get still and see everything that I've been through so that I can say, job well done. This is glamorized experience. This is holy shit. You know what? That would be better for me if everything would work out for me. Sir, ma'am, it's not designed to work out for you. So now you're going to sacrifice yourself trying to make it fit. Holy shit, alchemy. You're going to sacrifice yourself trying to make something fit that already clearly told you, I'm not for you. But you now become more for it than you are for yourself. And now you lose yourself even further. The 30 is you done overcame into something that was already designed to overcome you. Holy shit, now you're in a war. You in a war. It's a 6, but you see a 9. You trying to get to your highest vibration, but really it's a 6, it's your trauma. The trauma is that if you don't love yourself enough to keep still, you will go into a war with everything else, including you. It's a spiritual war. You know what it is. You keep chasing things that already gave you the answer, and because you don't like the answer, you're willing to fight. Overcome what? Told you that, and I tell you that all the time. Told you yesterday that if you don't already do enough research to know the answer before you tie yourself into a journey, you're going to end up in a war. This was the journey card for yesterday. If If you go back and look at yesterday, the 7 was the 6. You're already overcoming war. Whose war is it though? Not mine. But in the sense it is. 730 becomes 37, the created trick. The influence over why I moved is because I perceive that I can overcome this war called hatred by trying to show it love. Boy, y'all killed me with that one. Just love them. Love them harder. Martyr yourself. Fucktards. 7 plus 30, 37. You going to create your own trick by trying to trick something else into being different. When everything was already revealed. Bad judgment. Bad judgment. Archangel Gabriel blows the horn. Holy shit, everything you need to know for the apocalypse has already been revealed. That ain't what it is. Spiritual liars is what it is at the end of the day. When you have enough information to see what's really there, but it ain't what you've been taught that you want to see or what you told yourself that you want to know, so you dismiss it. People do that all day, every day. Hey man, you see that motherfucker over there about to shoot somebody? No, he's not over there shooting. He's handing out pamphlets because he's one with the Lord. Hey, he over there handing out pamphlets. Hey, ain't that motherfucker? Hey, he got on a white hood. No. It's just hot out here. Everything already been revealed, but because it does not fit with what you want to see, you exercise bad judgment. And you turn shit into a connection to what already got you fooled. Make America great again. Whoa, 37. You created a trick and you ain't going back down for it. Why? That 3 and that 7, like I told you, becomes 10. It's the Lilith choice. You're already choosing between things that already got you enslaved or something that's got you separated and in subduction, demonization. So 10 becomes where you're going to demonize yourself by trying to stay away from what you think is going to harm you or trying to get into something that you think will set you free. In neither one of them equations did you really protect or preserve yourself. If I side with something that is already known to harm me because I think that there's something greater harming me, I'm still harming myself. You just searching for a connection. This is the high priestess. You just want a connection to something that you think is safer for you because you're no longer safe for yourself. The minute you choose between something that can potentially harm you because there's something else that could potentially harm you worse, you just voted. Oops. You just voted because you just want a connection to which one of them fools is going to be safe. But now there's 3 of them. The fool that you think is the safest versus the fool that you think is the most harmful. And then the fool called you. Your connection with harming yourself is the root issue. Why? Because in that 10, that Lilith choice, the wheel of fortune, there was already separation. There was the potential and then there was the fool itself. Here's the 1, the potential. The 1 is a 1. 2 plus 8 becomes 10. The fool was the motivation. This is the siren, the sea hag. It's that voice in your ear. Then came up 3 times in this reading. Whoever has your ear has your energy. Whoever has your ear can guide you. And furthermore, quick history lesson. If whoever has your ear is guiding you and you are guiding your people and your people trust you and you trust who is guiding you, but who is guiding you should not have been trusted, July, excuse me, then not only did you get fucked, but your people got fucked too. And I fear I've integrated my people into a burning house. Yeah, because you had a motivation to finding something different where you already seen everything, ain't gonna do nothing but stay the same. So it was up to you to change. This is for everybody. It is up to you to change. If you keep seeing the same shit and it's not working out for you, you don't keep feeding the dumpster fire figuring it's going to put itself out. It will only get greater in what it's doing until you stop feeding it and start finding more motivation in your connection to self and then stop struggling with that shit. Go back and look over what I said. Go back and listen to what I said, where your connection to what can harm you and what you think can harm you worse becomes greater than the realization that you are already harming yourself. That's self-sabotage. When I invest in something else saving me more than I will put in the efforts to save myself. And to go even further, I need to find out why I think I'm in danger in the first place. Because if I can authentically say, holy shit, I really am in danger, go someplace different. Or 0, fool yourself. Fool yourself into thinking that you don't have enough, and then you're going to star in that shit show. 17, the star card. 1, the potential. 7, the journey. The potential and everything I'm seeing should mean that I have to overcome what? Or I have to overcome the scarcity of what I've been seeing by creating more. Somebody got that. That was everything this reading just said. Overcome the war by using your judgment of what's been revealed and then connecting to what's been revealed and using it as a motivation to get out of scarcity. There's a fire over there, but it ain't big enough to hurt me. But I wonder what would happen if I pour gasoline on it and then run through it. Motherfucker, you just harmed yourself. You saw the fire, you didn't have to go through it, but you wanted the experience, so you dumped your energy into the fire to make it greater and then complained when you couldn't get through. When you gave more of it, you gave more of you to it than you kept for yourself. A lot of y'all can't think that level, but if you don't realize that you're giving more of your energy into everything designed to keep you distracted, you'll never have enough for yourself. You'll never have enough of yourself, scarcity. If you keep getting motivated by that voice in your head that you're trying to establish a connection with, even though it's already been revealed, holy shit, motherfucker, this is all you. And to piss a couple of you off, because if who I think is the greater connection hasn't thought enough of me to come get rid of this war and is telling me stand fast and overcome, who was the great one? If there's something greater than me that has left me in a shithole and told me to save myself, but I got faith that it's going to come save me, you got at least 2 fools. You got the fool that you hired above you, and you got the fool called you. Don't believe me? Let your motherfucking life tell your tale. And keep waiting on something to change when the only thing changing is you and shortchanging yourself. So again, I won't be here for these cards of the days for the next 5 days, but it's the same shit show every day. The journey is going to be stop struggling. When we get into August, the 8 means struggle. But 8 is actually 6 if you start thinking about it in Gregorian terms. The 8th month is actually by antiquity the 6th month. October 10 is actually 8. So 9 is actually 7 and 8 is actually 6. 6 is your traumas, 8 is your struggles. If the only thing you are struggling with is your traumas, the only person that can get your traumas out of you is you. And you got to learn to stop fighting with them motherfuckers and understand the reason why they exist and just how much energy you're going to keep giving them. So the next 5 days is really going to just be you realizing that the war is within yourself, when you're going to get tired of fighting. Plus, when you're going to get tired of being a fucking victim. Because some of y'all don't fight back. And I'm not telling you you have to fight back. You have to figure out why there's a fight altogether. But in the case that there should be a fight, throw your motherfucking hands up and stop being a bitch. Non-gender specific, you motherfuckers. Wholeness. Let me out, tickety talk, and I'll chop my fucking video up anyway. Puss ass app.